Hi, Spout Loreans. Abdul here with a quick pre-show announcement. If you haven't heard, this coming Monday, August 26th, is the day that we will be launching the first season of our bonus show, Mallbrats, on a brand new public feed with newly scored and remastered episodes. Launch week is going to be pretty huge, with a brand new episode dropping every day. And we're also doing a collab with our friend, the incredibly talented artist, Casey Golden, where she'll be drawing the Cool Treat Kids in her own amazing style. Launch weeks are hugely important for new shows, so we're asking all our listeners to please go and subscribe to the new feed, which is live right now. And when that first episode drops, listen, rate, review, all that good stuff. We genuinely love this show so much, and we think you'll love it too. We're also going to be doing a bunch of launch week giveaways for listeners of the new show, where we'll be giving away custom Spout Lore merch packages from our friends at Fantasy by Numbers, with amazing pins and ornaments and coasters, all with custom Spout Lore art on them. And also, one lucky listener will win the one-of-a-kind Cool Treat Kids character art that Casey is creating. If you'd like to enter to win Casey's gorgeous artwork or any of the amazing merch packages that we're giving away, all you have to do is click the link in the show notes and head over to the new feed and subscribe. Then, when the first episode drops on Monday, rate and review 5 stars or more, and make sure you sign the review with your Discord or social handle so we can find you to give you your amazing Spout Lore memorabilia. From everyone here at Spout Lore, thank you so much. We hope you like the new show.
Spout Lore is made possible by contributions from our listeners. If you'd like to support us, go to patreon.com/spoutlore.
Gather round, friends, let me tell you a tale of 3 heroes, noble and bold. A brute, a druid, and a thief who is but 9 years old. You know them by name, you know them by deed. Their quests are famously daring. So here I sit, singing to you an adventure that is worth sharing. Tuck is the brute, he knows not his home, he loves to sing and fight. Thing is half elf, he shifts his shape and wields a spear with great might. Billy's a thief, his tiny size does mask the largest heart. Best and brightest they may not be, but their friendship outweighs their smarts. So gather round, friends, and listen close, for the tale's about to start.
Welcome to Spout Lore, everybody. I'm your game master, Shawn O'Hara. Joining me, as always, playing Ving, the half-elf druid, Paul Oppers.
Hello.
Playing Tacoma Dome, the barbarian, Abdul Aziz.
Hello.
Playing Fat Billy, the halfling thief, Jessica Tai.
Hello.
When last we left our heroes, the Light Guard had arrived at Alain Springs, but instead of attacking en masse, they asked to speak, to declare their terms, and they asked to speak to the 3 of you specifically, Tuck, Billy, and Ving. When you arrived on the surface, you came out in a secret entrance in a textile shop. You spent like way too long doing
skits,
Like a Pretty Woman kind of scene.
like a tailoring sort of Dumb and Dumber, getting the tuxedos made.
So a Cinderella kind of thing happened.
Yeah.
Cinderella, night and day is Tuckarelli.
Which is perfect because Billy is basically Gus
Yes.
from
Oh my god.
That's what I was
Cinderella.
Little shirt, too small shirt.
It's always too small.
Yeah,
I love Gus Gus.
I love Gus. Jessica hates Gus.
Because he's so dumb.
He's so dumb.
Yeah.
Like, just, he ruined it with the corn.
Yeah.
I'm so
Oh.
mad whenever I think about it. And then he gets Cinderella locked up because he's such an idiot.
Oh, God.
When I say that she hates Gus, I mean hates Gus.
Hard to enjoy the movie with
The movie.
You peeked through a window because I just gave you the opportunity to scout without any consequences at first. Seeing the absolute array of soldiers that the Light Guard brought, including the Torch of McCall at the head of it, waiting to speak, drinking a tea. So you made Tuck a fireproof cloak out of buttermoth silk. Billy has a fireproof cloak.
Mhm.
These are things that we should remember.
Mm-hmm.
You started talking to the Torch of McCall. He said, look, I am a kind man. I am a benevolent man, if nothing else. Give me the demons that you took.
Yeah.
Give me yourselves for judgment, and we'll allow the library to stand. You all basically told him to fuck himself and planted seeds of doubt within the ranks of the Light Guard before revealing that you believe that the Torch of McCall is a demon.
Mm-hmm.
he laughed in your face. And as a way of trying to get the torch to confirm that he's not a demon, Ving offered him a handful of saffron and said, eat this, and if you're not a demon, it's not a problem. We'll come with you.
Yeah.
And in return, he instead set Ving aflame.
Not really proving anything.
Yeah.
It was a hell of an exclamation point.
And Tuck, after seeing his best friend lit asunder.
Yeah.
Cool.
I thought he was dead. Like, I was
Yeah.
just like, what the fuck is happening?
First water, now fire.
He just won't stop dying to the elements.
Yeah, it's always an elemental that tries to kill Vic. That's an interesting thing,
That's
actually.
So after seeing that happen, Tuck took his Warhammer and Michael Jordan Space Jam jumped in the air and tried to kill the torch.
Pretty sick.
And the torch dodged out of the way, revealing after that in a plume of fire taking the shape of a mighty bird that Ving was unharmed.
So cool.
Cool, Phoenix.
And from that point, there was a big-ass fight.
Yeah.
Fathom revealed himself. Tuck and Fathom charged one another. Fathom now has a sunstone eye.
Right, because I fucked up his face.
Yeah, you took out his eye and it was replaced with a piece of sunstone covered in a web of burn scars. What else? Oh, Billy tried to get Terry, Larry, and Chad to tuck in time.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
While trying to drag it through the sand, he cried out to Terry, Larry, and Chad that he was having a bad day and that Tuck misses them. And Billy saw for the first time 3 little dudes.
3 little TLCs helping me push their own axe.
Yeah, one made of stone, one made of crystal, one made of copper. They are now fully fairies.
Ooh.
Oh, God.
And they helped Billy push the axe through the sand. But then Tuck ran off.
He ran off, and I was like, no. And so I used Switcheroo to send over TLC to Tuck, and in return, I got the moon dagger.
Mm-hmm.
Which is technically your knife because you found it.
Yeah.
Billy's really stoked about it.
Remembering seasons ago that Billy found a knife and Tuck pushed him into the garbage.
That's my knife.
I deserve this.
I've suffered the most.
I like Billy's learning a valuable lesson that today finders are keepers.
And the last couple pertinent details, Ving headbutted the Torch of McCall,
Very important.
causing him to bleed a little bit. Tuck knocked down Fathom with a cool little Terry, Larry, and Chad baseball move, hit him with a rock, and then said some stupid bullshit. What did you say?
I said, who's the chunky monkey now, you chunky monkey now?
And we laughed and laughed.
Including Fathom, who laughed, smiling through bloody teeth, and pointed up past you,
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah, the balls.
revealing in the sky 3 arcing balls of flame.
Oh, God.
And that is where we find ourselves now. Tuck, you're looking up into the blue sky of the dawn day moon sun. The day moon of the day, the sky. You're looking into the sky.
Yeah.
And 3 balls of flame are arcing over the town. What do you do?
I'm like, Ving, water!
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
So Ving looks, sees the balls coming over the hill, fireballs, and elemental masteries the pond. I'm assuming they're full of like explosives or oil or something.
Yeah, based on what Far I told you, in your head you can assume that those are full of like flammable oil.
Yeah, it's not baked bread like we hoped.
Yeah. And you're probably not Oh my god, it's rolls. So you're probably not going to be able to like bullseye 3, 2, 1, knock them all out with water. But
what I'm hoping to do is build a wall of water to pass them through it to at least put them out. So that if they land, okay, oil goes on the ground. You know what I mean? So it's less destructive.
All right, 2d6 plus con.
Great. Wall of water, nice. 10.
Oh shit. Okay, so on a 10
holy
plus.
shit.
Choose 2. The effect you desire comes to pass, and you avoid paying nature's price or retain control. So I won't retain control. It's just
Nice.
water. I want the effect to come to pass, and I won't pay nature's price.
All right, describe this.
He sees the flame balls come in, and he's like, I've got a couple balls of my own. And then he grabs the water up and then throws up and circles the barrels in water and puts out the fire.
Okay, yeah. So the torch is right in front of you. Tuck yells, Ving, water. You look up, you reach out towards the pond, well, the oasis, the spring, and you pull up a huge wall of water. But because you chose not to retain control, so much more water comes out of the oasis than you expected to. Like it becomes a wall that the three barrels crash through. And then this huge wave slams down, hitting everybody. All of you are like battered by this thing of water.
Nice.
And water continues to pour out of the oasis.
I'm really loving it.
Yeah, I'm wet as fuck, guys. Vig made me wet.
A bunch of the like people fighting, the librarians and the light guard, like a bunch of them are knocked down. They're like struggling to their feet. The torch of McCall is unsteady. Billy, you're like swiftly.
I'm just like, river rafting.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
Tuck, you see Billy get carried away on this.
I'm fine.
He's
He's
tubing.
fine.
He goes by like this.
I want to be clear to Billy.
Yeah.
You're like ping-ponging off people that are fighting and trying to struggle up. You're out of control.
I'm
What are
doing
you,
totally fine.
Billy? What are you doing? You're being carried away.
I was honestly just gonna vibe. I can't just do that.
You can totally just be like, I'm just gonna let the water take me where I'm going.
Oh, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to come back to the middle because I actually feel safer in there.
Yeah.
So,
Where all the killings being done.
because I can fight close up, but like those sandworms have big mouths and I'm a small boy. Oh no, what am I rolling with?
Well, so what are you trying to do?
I was trying to like swerve my body with my dexterity. My dexterity.
So 2d6 plus dexterity is what I'm hearing.
It's only a 6 anyway.
This is what Billy is saying in his head,
Yeah.
and its mispronunciation is why he fucks up.
Yeah. I'm just trying to use my dexterity.
Dexterity.
Slam, 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 slam.
Yeah.
It's like I'm trying to take a turn in a water slide and I go off the edge.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
terrifying. Yeah, so
No.
you hit a bunch of legs on the way through. You run into like a box that's floating by, and you're carried out of the main square, like down a side street. You're totally separated now.
Shit. Oh no.
Ving, the Torch of McCall is still trying to fight you. He's soaked. He's like steaming.
Oh, cool.
That is fucking hot as shit. I
So
don't know.
cool.
This is Tuck's internal monologue because the Church of McCall's also ripped off his shirt and he's got those like
It's not.
Oh.
old ass like pecs and
Big.
big abs. Fuck.
Yeah, look up if you guys want to look up a picture of J.K. Simmons exercising. It's that, but like a Middle Eastern guy.
With really nice hair.
Yeah, with that like dark salt and pepper.
Yeah, totally.
It's not ripped off completely, but it's getting pretty torn.
It is drenched.
Wow.
And he's wading through the water as it's rushing out of the oasis. You realize that, yeah, there was a underwater river that was feeding this spring,
Mm-hmm.
and you might have redirected the entire river.
Oh, geez.
So now there's just a river trying to rush through town.
Oh man, a river runs through it now.
this is going to get so boring.
Oh god, Anthony Hopkins is gonna have a stroke at the end of this episode.
Spoilers. God.
For a 1992 movie.
Honestly, I've barely even heard of this movie. I'm surprised that you, of all people, have seen it. Yeah.
I'm going to go at him with my spear.
Oh, yeah. The spear that you finally remember that you
I have a
have.
spear, everybody. Yeah.
So, yeah, he was pretty close when you decided to do your elemental mastery, so he's right up on you.
Okay, I'm going to leap, backflip back, and then lunge forward spear.
All right, defy danger dexterity to
Okay.
get out of his range.
Yeah, great.
Oh, yeah.
So I have 12.
Yeah.
Whoa!
You fucking like you barely move. It's that like anime jump back.
Oh.
You know, Justin.
Oh,
you know
yeah.
the one.
It looks like I apparated backwards.
Yeah. Yeah, it's that like blur in the air,
Yeah.
and then you're just
Oh.
like 12 feet back.
So cool.
Oh, and there's like the splash is still settling from where I just
Oh,
was.
man.
There's all the water on the foot. Now my attack.
Yep.
Hack and slash. Strength. Great. So I got an 8.
Okay, roll your damage.
5.
Yes!
Ooh, yeah.
So-
Nice.
He's very tough. It's that same sort of
Yeah.
you hit him and it sounds like it clacks off a like a stone countertop,
Oh God.
but he makes that like ooh.
And I push him back.
From where Tuck is, you hear, ooh.
Oh. Damn. Ooh la la.
You don't see what's going on over there, but you do hear something.
Yeah. Yeah, you deal him a pretty good hit. He also does damage to you. So roll 2d10.
9.
Okay, so he does 9 damage.
Oh,
Damn it.
Okay, so I think the forceful thing is that you spear him He takes the hit and he slides back in the water. The
The
water
mud.
like parts behind him. And he does this like spin where he spins himself along the length of the spear
Oh.
to get in close to you. And his elbow swings around and he clocks you right in the jaw
Oh my
Oh.
with his
god.
elbow.
Sick.
But you take 9 damage.
Holy.
Tuck. This has all happened in the last like 4 seconds, basically.
Yeah.
The water hit. Billy got carried away. You heard him go, whoa. And Ving and the torch are brawling.
What's Fathom doing?
He's like struggling up out of the water.
Oh. I push him back down to the ground pretty hard. You know, bully style.
2d6 plus strength.
9.
Not bad.
9. Okay. He's trying to get up and you just reach down to push him back into the water
Mm-hmm.
and he grabs onto you and drags you down into the water with him.
So we're grappling now.
You're grappling. You feel his like fucking iron python arms start wrapping around like under your armpit and across your neck and he's trying to get you in a chokehold.
Can I do unbowed, unbrent, unbroken?
Yeah.
Unbrent.
Yeah.
Dr. Falcon Darkedge appears in the air,
Where
floating above with wings of blood dragon magic.
I use the power of Brent Constantine to infuriate my enemies.
Is that what Constantine was about?
Keanu Reeves with Brent Constantine's face.
Do you know this is actually based on me?
This is about when I died of lung cancer and went to hell to fight the devil. Yeah, so Unbound, Unbent, Unbroken, keep in mind, suggests that you're not fighting back.
Yeah.
Okay.
I get pulled down into the water, and then Tuck, instead of fighting back, goes with him and pulls Fathom under the water as well.
Mm.
It's kind of a gamble to be like, whichever of us drowns first.
Oh my God.
I'm drowning both of us.
Oh no.
My move is to drown myself and my enemy and then hope I can stay conscious longer than them.
Mm.
Because I have always known that, like, strength-wise, we're on equal footing.
Mhm.
Like, if we take each other to the ground, it's basically like we're hugging each other until we're both tired.
Yeah.
And then we fall asleep, and then one of us wakes up first, pisses on the other one's head, and then walks away.
2d6 plus Constitution, I guess.
Okay, here we go. Fuck.
Oh.
Fuck. 5, 6, 7, 8. 8.
Oh,
Oh.
plus Constitution. Roll at 2d10s for me.
8.
So you're struggling under the water. There's like sand and silt and stuff like clouding your vision,
Mm-hmm.
and you're getting like mouthfuls of dirt and water.
Mm-hmm.
And you feel at Fathom's arms wrapping around you. You're wrapping around him, and then just a fucking sledgehammer fist pounds you in the side of the face, like over and over and over, and you take 8 damage as he just
Fuck.
goes crazy on whatever he can find.
I have 1 armor.
Yeah.
I have
So you
unencountered-
take 7.
What are you guys at?
I'm at 10.
Whoa, damn.
That's like 2 more hits.
Billy, you're careening down alleys. You don't even really know where you are. You're just trying to stay above the water line.
I'm doing okay.
And as you're carried through town, you see a group of light guard sort of reforming. They all look like they're just trying to get each other on their feet and ready to go, and you're heading right for them. What do you do?
I just go underwater.
Nice.
They're probably not going to notice me.
Okay.
Great.
Defy danger dexterity.
8.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So they do notice you.
Okay.
They see a bunch of stuff bobbing through the water.
Jessica
It's just my
gave
little
2.
middle finger.
It's like 2 little bird sharks.
Yeah.
Somehow they go on either side of them.
And you hear them start shouting after you in Macallan. But
Follow me, boys and ladies.
you had an idea. So what's your plan?
What I want to do was I want to make basically a second Ving to like infuse the torch.
Oh, with your fucking create a convincing illusion.
Yes.
That's an interesting idea.
Can I offer my 2 cents on this?
Yeah.
So you've got this like group of light guard
Yeah.
running after you. I wonder if you could use your convincing illusion to make like them look like Vings to like
Oh.
really like House of Mirror, like
Ooh.
draw them back to the square and be like,
There's more elementalists coming.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
So
That's
like
really cool.
make them look like Ving and then try and get back to the square
Yeah.
and lead them in with you. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's kind of what I want to do because I want to confuse all the fighters and especially the torch.
That's awesome. I really like that. The first order of business would be try and get back to the square.
Billy's feeling surprisingly good and chill right now. Like this whole fight, he's really just been like carrying around an axe and then like floating around. So I'm just gonna trust that the water knows what to do,
Mhm.
and I'm just gonna wait for it to carry me back.
I like it. Give me a 2d6 plus charisma.
Please. Oh no!
Oh,
wow.
snake
Wow,
eyes.
I got
Shit.
4.
Wow, that's not good.
It's very sad. Can I spend one of my holds?
To resist a failure?
Yeah,
Oh, great.
because I have 3 holds for today,
Mhm.
and one of them I can turn a failed roll into a 7 to 9.
Oh, that's just part of Fairy Child. I
Yeah.
thought I changed that.
Cool move, John.
Aha!
All right, so I think that totally works. So, and this makes perfect sense with the charisma because you're
Yes.
just like you tap into this like, however the luck of fairies works, you just tap into the nature of chaos and change, and the water starts to carry you in the direction
Like I knew it would.
like you knew
Ugh.
it would. I think the 7 to 9 is that you twiddle your fingers, and now chasing you is a group of Vings that all look identical.
Tuck. Holy
Oh my
shit.
God.
Penthouse Forum.
Dear Penthouse.
Dear Penthouse.
And then there were 6 to 9 of them.
And I think as you're floating down the water, you're looking at your own body,
Uh-huh.
and you realize that your arms and legs look a lot longer than they usually do.
What?
And you look at your body, and you're like wearing the same clothes that Ving was wearing when you get here.
Oh my god!
And yeah, you've made yourself look like Ving.
Oh no. But like also I'm like, I'm so tall.
Yeah, that's the thing is
Strong.
the illusion is convincing enough that
Yeah.
you're like, is this my actual body now? So Ving, you're fighting the Torch of McCall. You like are, jumping around each other, trading blows, and you get turned around to the point where you're looking at a side street, and like 7 copies of you run into the alley at the same time, one floating on a current that is separate from all other currents in this river, going, whoa!
Going like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, still,
With 2 middle fingers up.
Backwards.
Yeah, to provoke the light guard.
yeah. And yeah, there's just like a bunch of copies of you in this area. The water level has seemed to like stabilized at around knee height for you. So Billy, it's like it might as well be an actual pool.
Yes.
There's a thrashing in the water, and every once in a while you see a brown arm or leg stick up out of the foam.
Great. I would like to use my light as a feather to jump back and run across the top of the water and get into the middle of all the things.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Ooh,
2d6 plus what? Dexterity?
11.
Woof.
Beautiful.
Great. So he steps like, it's like up to his knees, the water. So he
Mhm.
takes a step like in the middle of the water, and then like closer to the top, he's like running up, like there's stairs built
Oh,
inside the
cool.
water,
Mhm.
ding, 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 until he reaches the top.
And then you're just like darting across
Yeah.
the surface of this water.
Like one of those water lizards.
Yeah.
He looks like a fucking idiot.
Legs behind him.
Yeah, his hair is splayed out like it's like.
Fuck.
And
Yeah,
you're
bleeding from my nose.
and you rush towards this group of ewes,
Yeah.
including one that's like sitting in this water floating down.
Something.
Billy, is that you?
You know it.
Oh, the rest of them are speaking Macallan.
Yeah.
Right.
Can I go for the torch?
Yeah, totally.
Okay.
Because he's like, he's moving for. He sees this happening. Ving jumps in the group.
And I start speaking my best, worst Macallan.
Yeah.
What? Donde está la biblioteca? That's what we're all trying to find, man. We're all trying to find the fucking library.
We're all trying to find the biblioteca. So the torch runs forward towards the group, wading through the water, although it's like steaming up in front of him. Like he's evaporating a significant amount of the water around him at any one time.
Mhm.
So he's just becoming this like cloud of fog as time passes. But now he is not sure which Ving it is. So yeah, Billy, what do you do?
I'm just gonna throw a dagger. I don't know. Unless you guys, I can't think of anything.
Actually, I think
creative.
that's sick. Like
is
where
great.
it's like Ving disappears into the crowd and then a fucking dagger like just whips out of
From
there.
a different Ving.
Totally.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
Kinda
awesome.
from its belly a little bit.
Yeah.
way lower than you would have expected.
So yeah, wait, actually, so I know. What do we think? Because what I was thinking is that because it did what Billy did, but maybe a little bit better than he thought it would. I think that this is Billy's actual
Yeah.
physicality.
So
like you're as tall as Ving.
Oh.
Like you have his reach. You're bigger than you've ever been
my
in your
gosh.
life.
I'm a giant.
Everybody get out of the way.
Yeah.
I'm gonna crush you.
It feels awesome. Like the wave carries me and like drops me on my feet, and I
Oh,
go into
yeah.
this like loping run. It's so graceful. I've
Oh, my
never been
God.
so fit and fast in my life.
But it reminds you of a physicality that you feel like is a little familiar from eons ago.
Oh shit.
Moving with a grace that you haven't felt in ages.
Oh my god, I do remember. And I grab my knife like an ancient memory, and I know exactly what to do. And I aim it at the torch, and I chuck it.
Beautiful.
Cool.
2d6 plus dexterity.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
So beautiful. It is an 11.
Ah,
Sick.
fucking tight.
I aimed it right for his throat.
Roll your damage. Certainly can. Ooh, the torch is like running through. You're trying to see him through this cloud of steam that he's creating,
Mm-hmm.
and you see it billow apart, and you see his furious face, the fire burning behind his eyes, becoming almost like a visible flame. Your knife shoots out, and it streaks right for him, and you hear him cry out and pull back into the fog.
This is getting fucked. So there's like fog all over
Yeah.
the place now.
But you know
Yes.
what? Billy doesn't see the fog.
Oh,
He sees the rushing snow, the blizzard.
ooh,
the winter
Different
war.
face.
Whoa! What face?
it's a dark elf king.
Oh! Yeah.
So sick. He sees the same dark burning in those eyes, and he knows he's fought this before.
Fucking
So sick.
sick.
So cool.
Oh my god, the dark elf might have been the demon of zealotry.
That's an interesting idea too.
Oh my god, you could have fought the same demon years and years
my
ago.
God.
So sick.
Ooh. But yeah, I like the idea that instead of this like billowing white fog, it's whipping snow.
Yeah.
There's like whistling wind, like whipping through your hair.
Yeah.
So sick as you descend into this like past memory. Oh, that's fucking cool.
Yeah.
Tuck, you're drowning. No, sorry. You feel like teeth bite into you. Like he's going crazy in
He's
here.
very mad.
Yeah. And you actually see like lights like flashing under the water
Oh.
as his face like comes in and out of you. You see this pinpoint of light.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So Tuck is like, he usually tries to not mortally wound people while he's fighting, but like he's like dying
Mhm.
basically. He's been underwater for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
So he grabs his axe close to like the axe head, and then he like punches the amethyst spike at the light that's coming from like Fathom's sunstone eye.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay. Hack and slash.
8,
Roll your damage.
10.
Whoa. Damn. Yeah, you just punch forward. You wait until you see this light get closer to you and you just punch forward. You feel it connect with something.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just see through the light like red cloud around you. But then you also feel that fist come back in.
Mm-hmm.
So roll a d10.
7.
Yeah, and he just fucking hammers away at you again.
Oh
It's
my
like
God.
in like your ribs.
Mm-hmm.
You feel one hit you in the groin. Like he's just punching whatever he can find.
Yeah. He's not dead. I just like
No,
maimed
but
him.
he lets go. Like
Yeah.
after he hits you a few times, he lets go.
Okay.
And now you have the opportunity to right yourself and maybe stand back up.
Yeah, I push him when I feel his grip slackening, I push him away and I go to the surface for like a breath of air.
Yeah. I'm going to say you're able to like stand back up fully.
Okay.
So you just like breach
Yeah.
like a whale.
Oh my god.
Ving, you're in the middle of this group of copies of you. And where there was just like turbulence in the water next to you, this massive form stands up and just yells, this huge breath of air being drawn in.
I'm bleeding so much.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. Are you okay?
No.
Like one of your eyes is starting to swell shut.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's fucking intense.
Yeah. But Ving, you're in the middle of this group of you, and they're all trying to figure out what's going on. There's like a bunch of jostling because they're not sure
Yeah.
if one of them is an enemy or not.
And Ving's going, yeah, what is going on? Jostle. What the heck? Jostle.
Is this your plan to just confuse them?
No, I take this moment of jostling to grab a flagon and down a bit of the wine.
Give me a defy danger charisma.
Okay.
To do it slyly.
Yeah, pretty much.
Why? Because I'm just like,
Just to be like, oh man, yeah, what's going on? Just give me a second. Glug, 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 glug. What a crazy day, right?
water everywhere, but not a wine to drink, huh?
You know what I mean?
Nice.
Hey.
I love it. Ving is way too good at drinking on the sly.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like a fucking like Jackie Chan in Drunken Master. Like you're spinning behind people's backs, like pulling the wine out.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
when they're not looking, you like get behind them, drink some wine, get behind them, drink some wine.
I duck underwater, drink some wine underwater somehow.
Hand it to somebody, they look at it in confusion, you punch them in the stomach, take the wine.
I pour it in the guy's mouth and then I make out with him, suck it out of his mouth.
So hot.
Chuck clucks that for a second. He sees Ving kissing himself, and he's like, "Dear penthouse."
Dear penthouse woman. So yeah, Ving, you heal for 10 hit points.
Great.
Which is great. You guys have magic healing potions.
Right.
FYI.
Totally.
We're going to cut back to Billy's like cat and mouse in the whipping snow. So Billy, you're stalking through this like whipping snowstorm. It's flashing in and out of like the hot day in McCall, the rushing water, and then freezing cold whipping snow.
Mhm.
And you're trying to track down your quarry, your adversary. What do you do?
Okay, so Billy would have stalked like the physical torch, like the being, because he would have to kill him as like the demon's vessel. But he's also going to like basically commune or basically like corner the demon as well, like using his like fairy power, because like they are in some ways like sort of like how he can talk to the spirit world.
Mm.
There's like a way where they can talk.
Yeah, because the way that we've talked about it is it's all connected. Like
Yeah.
that. At first, it seemed like they were separate realms, but now there's like enough of a connecting tissue between each of them that they're kind of the same thing.
Billy's gonna like use that like ancient language that he knows.
Oh.
Fuck
Cool.
yeah.
Yeah, and it's sort of like when you think of like Lord of the Rings, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and Gandalf is using like that really old like elven speak.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's going to call out to the demon,
This is sick.
like animalistic, like stalking the torch and making like clicking sounds and stuff like that to confuse him,
Mhm.
like sharpening the knife and stuff like that.
Sick.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So sick.
Okay, so what does Billy say? Like in this language?
Donde es la biblioteca?
Did you say Don Diaz La Biblioteca?
Hi, I'm Don Diaz.
The library.
I guess Billy is going to say like, I know what you want. You will never win. You will always be searching.
2d6 plus charisma.
Okay. 9.
Yeah. So Billy, you're stalking through this snowstorm / knee-high water, and all you can see around you is this billowing white steam and this whipping snowstorm, the wind creating eddies in the air that suggest a shape there. Are they there? Are they ahead of you? Are they behind you? And you hear in response over the wind and over the billowing fog ahead of you, there is no victory. There is only pursuit. This will never end. I will not win, but I will not lose. And then a darting figure comes out of the fog and rushes right at you. What do you do?
Grab my little like paralyzing knife.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I jam it in their gut.
Ooh.
You take the hit.
Yeah, if this is the thing, is they're coming right for you. So
That's okay.
if you're letting them get close, he's gonna hit you.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Fuck.
What is
Hack and slash? Or I guess it's
Strength.
I guess it would be since it's you're letting him hit you, think that he surprised you. It's a backstab, probably.
Okay. So it's dexterity, so it's 7.
So it's a 7 to 9 on backstab.
Choose one, so you don't get into melee with them. You create an advantage towards you or an ally acting on it. Ooh. Can I create an advantage for Ving?
Yeah, totally. It's basically whoever does something next will get a +1.
Cool, yeah.
Would that work?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you're in the spirit
I'm
area,
kinda
right?
in this zone.
Mm-hmm.
In betweens.
Yeah, I'm flitting out a lot.
Cool. Okay. Billy, roll 2d10.
Okay, not 6 and 9.
So you take 9.
9.
That's our Billy.
You take 9 damage.
Oh, man. We all got walloped.
Yeah. This dude's fucking brutal. But yeah, this figure comes rushing out of the fog / snow. You see flashes of the grizzled face of the Torch of McCall interspersed with images of this dark elf king that was killed thousands of years ago. And he rushes forward and a hand locks around your neck and crushes down
Billy.
on your windpipe.
Oof.
You feel something break in there,
Yeah.
but you jam your dagger up into his chest. And the victory in his eyes turns to panic as he feels this venom coursing through his flesh. And he lets go and stumbles back through the fog, bringing this billowing cloud with him as the image of this white steam and the snowstorm starts to recede in your memory.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do?
I don't try to catch it. I'm just standing there. Something happened in my neck. Feels really bad. Whoa.
Ving, you were heading over there too?
Yeah, I mean, with the connection feeling with the spear, and seeing Billy go in and out of this, getting these little flashes of him in between clouds and snow.
Mm-hmm.
So I enter into the cloud.
Let me just give you an image because I'm curious about this. As Billy's Ving body leaves the cloud, you see a flash of what Billy was all those eons ago. What does he see for just a moment?
What do you see?
Oh, I see what looks like a man made out of wood.
Ooh.
And then it's just Ving. Tuck, you've breached the surface of this water. There's a group of Vings everywhere.
Have I seen the conflict between Billy and the Torch?
You see this huge cloud and you saw Ving run into it.
Oh.
And I yell Billy as I go in, so you know the Billy's in there.
Okay. So I'm like, well, everyone's in that cloud. Party time. Let's hotbox this fucking square.
Yes.
The more time you take, the more time you're giving Fathom to jump out of this water.
So he sees like 2 Vings go in and like he knows that Billy's in there. So he's like, I have to fucking get in there and find the Torch. And he's had this like plan kind of percolating in his head ever since he read that demon book and talked to Amma. So he communes with his axe using For the Blood God to try to do the same thing that he did on the Purifier when he saw the true form of Amma, where he sees the true form of the Torch.
Right, because Amma told you that whatever you did with Terry, Larry, and Chad separated the human and the iconic form.
Yeah, he said it was like painful, like it was ripping a shell off of a crab kind of thing.
Yeah.
It separated the demon from the human form for a second.
Right. Okay. This makes sense. Yeah. What a nice payoff for a thing that happened like 2 seasons ago.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So that's what's going on is Tuck is running into the cloud and trying to use Terry, Larry, and Chad to disrupt.
Yeah, he's trying to separate the demon from the man. Okay. So For the Blood God. You are initiated in the old ways, the ways of sacrifice. Choose something your gods or ancestor spirits value. When you sacrifice those things, as per your rites and rituals, roll plus wisdom. On a 10 plus, the GM will grant you insight into your current trouble or a boon to help you. On a 7 to 9, the sacrifice is not enough, and the gods will take of your flesh as well.
Keep in mind that the sacrifice is usually destruction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What can I totally destroy
in this cloud area?
So yeah, Tuck stands up from his like brawl with Fathom. he rips his amulet off and crushes it. This is the sacrifice.
Ooh.
Because it's like he's kind of overpowered Fathom, and it was Fathom that like threw away his amulet originally.
Mm-hmm.
It's sort of like letting go of like the lie that he was still connected to his past,
Mm-hmm.
and he like tosses the bits down at Fathom, and he starts running at the bank of fog.
Okay.
And like it's that Hulk run where it's like slow at first, and then he picks up speed,
Mm-hmm.
and then he starts to commune with TLC. And here's the roll.
Oh God.
2d6 plus wisdom.
Oh,
Holy shit. Fuck.
Whoa.
Plus wisdom is 0, so that's 11 still.
Whoa.
shit.
Whoa.
Yeah. And it's like as like literally the second he hits the bank of fog, his vision changes to
Mhm.
like that like spirit vision
Yeah.
that like TLC gave him on the deck of the Purifier.
Yeah.
Sick.
So you can still feel and see the fog as you run into it, but it doesn't obscure your vision, which is a very strange feeling because you're looking through it, but you're looking through it, and you see the torch, tattered robe, struggling back, body like locking up in this paralytic poison.
Mm-hmm.
He's like almost thrashing. His body's like intermittently lighting on fire. He's coughing up flame
Mm-hmm.
as his body tries to purge it of this venom.
So I force the spirit energy into the torch, and I want to see, like, do the same thing where I
Mm.
want to see the man inside.
Mm-hmm. You see the thing that you see before you, this thrashing man covered in flame, but no fire. He's just a old man, and he is in extreme pain. The bursts of flame that he was letting off have started to burn away the fog, and you see on either side of you, Ving and Ving. but
We
through,
high five above your head.
but through your spirit sight lent to you by Larry, Terry, and Chad, you see Lil Billy inside this Ving body to your left,
Oh, Billow.
and your friend Ving on the right.
And I see, like, burns on Billy's neck.
Yeah, you see like a seared handprint
Yeah.
around his little throat.
Like in Home Alone 1.
Yeah. He's got
Oh, man.
he's got the M of the McAllister doorknob burned into his throat chakra.
McCall.
Exactly. Yeah, and you see this old man thrashing in front of you in extreme pain.
Oh, wait, do I see the demon?
Oh yeah, sorry. I'm trying to figure, okay, what does a demon of zealotry look like? The two demonic forms that we've seen are the truth demon, which reflects your own personal truth, and then Mercy,
Yeah.
who was also a humanoid form. I don't know if zealotry is going to necessarily have a humanoid representation.
It's a fire, I was thinking. Or something
Yeah.
flame-like.
Mm.
Yep. Fire, like clouds of words, music. Like it's like sensations. Like you can hear hymns and chants like overlapping.
Tiny tasteless
Oh.
cakes.
Yeah, little crackers.
Maybe, like it's picking up the beliefs of everyone in the area, and like you're hearing and seeing and tasting representations of them. It's like you said, this floating cloud, but like very similar to the truth demon, where it was like your personal truth has an influence on it. Like
Mhm.
the people that are seeing it have an effect.
So
on,
Tuck has a different idea.
Yeah.
Billy sees a different thing.
Mhm.
yeah,
Ving
That would
sees a
make a
different
lot.
thing.
yeah,
Can we maybe do a quick sort of truth demon thing where you each say what you see?
yeah.
Sure.
Okay, so Tuck.
I see Billy and Bing.
Oh, interesting.
I see the scene in Hither and Yon where it
Mhm.
was Chimes, Billy, Ving, and Mears and Tuck all like eating stew and joking around. That's the thing that he sees.
Is this the thing that would whip up a fervent zealotry in him?
Yeah. It's the
Interesting.
thing that he would tear the world down for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
Cool.
what does Ving see?
Ving sees multifaceted chimera.
Ooh.
Like just almost like every living creature together in one being.
Cool.
And there's some little sprigs of trees and moss and things, flowers, lily pad feet.
Wow.
What does Billy see?
Billy's kind of like somewhat close in nature to him, so I don't know if he'd really see anything. Yeah, I see fire, I guess. Like kind of like where zealotry might have come from.
Mm.
Like it's one of its like more earlier forms.
Oh,
Cool.
like primordial religion.
Where people, like, in the early days, they worshipped the fire.
They worship fire, and eventually, like, consuming what was given to it or what it could find wasn't enough. So it began hunting.
Totally.
That's awesome. And underneath all these overlays of the iconic form that you're seeing, is a struggling old man. He's been separated from this iconic form, and his body is in shock.
Is there a way that I can grab the demon with the rope?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm going to dash forward with my saffron rope and try and at least tie the chimera down.
Yeah, so 2d6 plus dexterity, I guess?
Should I elementary master a horse out of steam and then go in like a cowboy?
Yes.
I mean, yeah, that's an option. Oh, there's a firebird.
Yeah, I was wondering. I was thinking that, the bird goes up in the air. I mean, I can't tell you what this bird does because you have control of it.
No, dude,
What?
describe
That's
it.
Awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I just wanted Cloudpiercer to come back
Yeah.
in this moment, but he's not there physically because I don't have control over him, but I'm still connected to him spirit-wise.
Yeah, I don't think it's
Him.
you don't have the animal companion move or whatever. Like, it's still functionally the same thing.
Cool.
Like, he's coming to you because he considers you as having called him. So I even like the idea of, like, you're in this cloud of fog.
I'm in this cloud of fog and I'm running towards this chimera as much as I can, fast as I can. It seems to be getting, like, I'm not getting any closer.
Yeah.
I feel this rush of wind pushing from behind me as I'm lifted off the ground, and there's Cloudpiercer, spiritual embodiment, underneath me, picking me up and zooming me towards him as I lasso cowboy style this chimera demon.
Fuck yeah.
Great. What would you say lasso is dexterity?
Yeah.
10.
There we
Oh!
go. 10.
And what does Cloudpiercer's spirit form look like? Is it the firebird?
Yeah, it's a firebird. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
Fire and lightning. You know, like when a horrible volcano goes off and then there's lightning coming out of fire?
Yeah.
It is terrifyingly that.
Fucking sick.
Fucking
Krakow.
cool. So yeah, this, like, firebird that you summoned earlier is melding with the spiritual essence of your Thunderbird friend.
Yeah, my spirit animal.
Cool. And the saffron rubbed rope whips out in front of you, wraps around the body of this old man, and latches tight.
So would this keep the demon from getting back in?
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I think it might be because he was separated since the influence was disrupted.
Mm-hmm.
I think it locks it in that disrupted form.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that would make sense.
Sick.
Like, it's not fully latched on to this man's body anymore.
Ving tied up the man,
Yeah.
so the demon can't get back in there now, right?
But it's not, like, out
Separate.
yet. It's kind of like wavering on the edge, right?
Cool.
Like, it's just outside. So yeah, the rope cinches tight around this man's arms.
Yes, and then Ving jumps off and stabs the spear in the ground behind him, like he's holding him, like tethered to the ground,
Yeah,
stuck in the ground.
cool. He is wavering there on his own 2 feet for a second, and then he just falls to his knees in the water, and the fog dissipates, and you just see the town square of Alain Springs clearly. Water still rushing, but this old man defeated in the currents. Billy, do you think your illusion is still holding?
No, I'm done.
Okay, so are the
Mhm.
Light Guard warriors just looking like themselves again?
Yeah, because I think communing with the demon took a lot out of Billo, and he just couldn't hold both illusions.
Yeah, that totally makes sense.
Yeah.
So what you see, if you glance behind you to where the other warriors were, like, oh, I wonder if they're still doing it, is you see them all splayed out in the water, like some half up, half out, some fully underneath, and Fathom pouring blood from his face, like panting over top of them.
Oh, wow. He fucking killed them because they look like Ving.
He came out of the water, he didn't see Tuck, but he saw a bunch of Vings.
Oh my
whoa.
god.
You don't know if they're dead because he's unarmed,
Oh, right. Yeah.
but they're fucked up.
Whoa.
Mangled.
And Fathom's on his last legs too. Like, he looks like he's barely standing.
I think I would like to go up to Fathom, and I guess I'm just gonna, like, take his hand and put him to sleep. I'm gonna use my fairy dust
Yeah.
move to make him fall asleep. Because I
Sounds like-
feel, Billy feels really bad for Fathom.
Yeah, I think he's in like fight or flight mode, which for him is fight mode. But as you approach him, he's doing that, like his breathing picks up and he looks like he's not sure what to do. And he's not speaking. He's just like deliriously angry. So Fairy Dust, roll plus charisma to put people to sleep. On a 10 plus, choose 2. On a 7 to 9, choose 1.
Please.
Ooh,
huge.
So that's 9 plus 2 is 11.
Okay, amazing. So on a 10 plus, choose 2 of these 3. It affects a group of people. They stay asleep for a good amount of time, or you can do it from a distance.
Oh.
I've already walked up to him, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna choose the first 2. So he stays asleep for a while.
What if there is a group of the emulators still fighting? If you have
Yeah.
the power to just shut the war down, this battle.
Oh, I think I might try that.
Yeah.
I mean, not all of them.
Yeah,
obviously.
we said it was like 6-ish people was
Yeah,
a
great.
group, but
But if
Shut
it was
down 6 emulators.
emulators, shut down all your Game Boy emulators, everybody.
Super Nintendo emulators. We can't play Paperboy right now. So yeah, this little boy is bobbing along in the water, kind of moon hopping with the depth of the water around you. And yeah, you take Fathom's hand and he flinches for a second when you grab him. And then he just huffs out this huge breath and sits down on a box and leans against the wall of the building that he's next to and falls asleep.
I pat his hair.
And you see like an immolator at the mouth of some alley fighting somebody. You raise your hand up to them, they fall asleep, and you put out the most dangerous people that you can see in this group, and the fighting is starting to quiet down, at least in the town proper.
Cool.
Yeah, you've got this old man on his knees, tied up. What do you do?
We don't. This is a kind of above our pay grade.
Yeah.
What to do?
Do we take them back to the library?
I think we have to.
I think we should see if we can take the injured too. If like the librarians can help carry people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Tuck picks up Fathom to
Aw.
take him back to the library.
Oh.
He feels pretty bad about what he did.
Ving, something I will say is the town is still kind of flooding. Like this spring is overflowing.
It's still overflowing.
Yeah, like it's a river that's been rerouted.
Yeah.
Okay, I would like to try to commune with the water to go back.
All right. Elemental Mastery?
Is 10.
Oh,
Ooh.
fuck. Okay.
Sick.
On a 10 plus, you choose 2.
So I will choose the effect comes to pass, and I retain control.
Which means that you pay nature's price.
I pay nature's price.
Okay. What does this look like?
As like Billy puts everyone to sleep and starts shutting it down, and there's men like struggling who can't stand up, and they're gurgling and drowning in all this water, and being just quietly like lets out a big huge breath, and then breathes in really deep, and all the water starts flooding in from the sides of the town and going back into the oasis,
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
and leaves behind muck and people.
Yeah, they're
Like dead soldiers are on the surface, and they're like settling into the mud.
yeah. There's definitely some dead bodies revealed by the water receding into the oasis. It's awful.
Jesus.
And you hear like a whispered muttering coming from the Torch of McCall.
I get close.
It's in like old Macallan.
Whoa.
I listen. I think I can use Bardic Expert. So
Ooh.
that would
Perfect.
apply, I think.
Well, okay, so there are 2 things that I'll say.
Yeah.
You're picking up dice. It's not a move that you need to roll for.
Oh, okay.
And it's a thing where you just ask questions when presented
Mm-hmm.
with a thing that is connected to your topics.
Okay.
So you could just listen with your ears.
Okay. I use Bardic Expert to listen with my Bardic ears.
I use Bardic ears.
Can I use Bardic ears?
And you listen close and you hear this like breath rattle out of him. And he says, "Help me." And I think that's where we're going to end it for this week. I'm your game master, Shawn O'Hara. Joining me as always has been playing Ving, the half-elf druid, Paul Oppers,
Take care.
playing Tacoma Dome, the barbarian, Abdul Aziz,
So long.
and playing Fat Billy, the halfling thief, Jessica Ty.
Bye, everyone.
Thanks to Aaron Reed for our incredible intro and outro music. Thank you to all of our dear supporters the world round for supporting us online at Spout Lore most places, including patreon.com/spoutlore, where you can gain access to bonus content, side games, including Spoutmore Mallbrats,
Video content.
video content. We do streams on the Discord, which you can join in the show notes. There's a link in there.
Outtakes, intakes.
You could get merch if you join the Patreon.
Oh, yeah. Exclusive merchandise. Check out our Twitter to see what some of that looks like and other things. But yeah, join us on the internet. 1994. Join us at spoutlore.web. It's .com. Don't go to .web. There's nothing there.
Our ICQ handle is spout.lore6969
at AOL.org. Thanks for listening, everybody. We'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.
And so ends the tale of adventures three who tried the best they can. Though dumb and scared and lost they be, fun times abreast in revelry. And though our journey may be like a conclusion, we will not leave you without a resolution. Return next week to hear some more whilst you commute or do your chores. And for you, I'd gladly spout more.
The Fable and Folly Network, where fiction producers flourish. Congratulations. You've reached the Amelia Project. A new life awaits. If you're not serious about this, hang up. If you continue, there's no way back. Leave your message after the beep.
Enter the offices of the Amelia Project and be ready for surprises, twists and turns. Follow the Amelia team as they help their clients fake their deaths and come back with new identities. Each episode is different. Each client coming to the death-faking agency has a unique story to tell. If death and disappearances, comedy and crime, mystery and magic sounds like your cup of cocoa, The Amelia Project is the podcast for you. Search for The Amelia Project wherever you find your podcasts. And remember, leave your message after the beep.
Spout Lore is proudly a Spout Lore Studios production.
A podcast for best friends by best friends.